Man, that's spooky here. That gate opened itself. Oh gosh, we're here in the graveyard, and while we're here, this is Churchtown Cemetery, and we have a very famous person who's buried here. He used to drink at the local pub across the road, and we are going to find out exactly who this individual is. We are in Churchtown Cemetery, and my mate is going to show me where a famous actor is buried here, and we're just here walking on the freshly mown grass. The local cemetery. This is Robert Oliver Reed's graveyard. Apparently he used to sit across the road drinking, and he used to say he'd love to be buried here. So this is where Oliver Reed was buried. Mate, that's one big grave. Never knew he was buried here in a small grave in a small little village in Churchtown in Ireland. Yes, Oliver Reed died while making Gladiator. They actually did a lot of the scenes, fortunately, but they did a few others to fill in for him. But he was actually making Gladiator when he died. My mate, the local guide, is telling me that people do, they pour beer on the grave to make sure that Oliver's never short of a drink. Well, he did have a drinking problem. He did like his drink. He was a legend. Actually a private cemetery, and during the famine years of 1841, 1848, they tend to bury people who died as a result of the famine. They tend to bury them in mass graves, and apparently they didn't mark the graves, they just buried them, and there's not really advertised. There might be a cross marked with a cross in there, but we're not sure if there is a mass pit, but that's what they used to do. Bury people in a just mass grave and just pretend it never happened. That's the pub where Oliver Reed used to hang out, and one day he was there just drinking away, talking to the people there, and he said he would love to be buried here in Churchtown, and thus he has done so. And they have what's called a statue here of a racehorse with a jockey. Robert Anderson. He was the first Secretary and Chief Organiser of the Irish Cooperative Movement from 1894 to 1922. Ooh. Churchtown's horse racing heritage. This is commemorating Churchtown's racing heritage here. As you can see, it's a real swinging town.